Hello everyone. For this video I want to talk about the things that I enjoy doing. The things I do in my spare time. I do have a full-time job. I am married and I have a child. So I have obligations. I have those things that I must do. And I do them, and I do them to the best of my abilities. But then when I have time off, when I have time to myself, I've gotten all my chores done, I've gotten all my work done, I've played with my son, I've played with my wife. And there are things that I just want to do for myself to relax, that I enjoy. What I do is I like playing video games, and I like reading comic books, and I like watching anime. Now, these things are things that I have enjoyed for years, for longer than I've known my wife, longer than my son has been alive. You know, I have loved these things since I was a child, and I still love them today. And I find new and interesting games I like to play. I'm currently playing I think it's Resident Evil 7. It's kind of an interesting concept, but I'm working my way through it. The reason I like these things is because it gives me an outlet to, you could say it's escapism. I'm able to escape the world that I'm in and go to a different world. Now, I'm an old school geek culture type person. Never really got to play Dungeons and Dragons. Never really had the friend base for it. But I would have, and I would have enjoyed it greatly. But the thing is, old school geek culture was just a bunch of guys like myself that were doing their own thing, enjoying what they liked, because they weren't really accepted by the other cliques, the popular people, the jocks, the straight up nerds, the ones that, you know, were in chemistry and calculus, and that was the thing that I loved. No, we liked sci-fi, and we liked fantasy, and we liked video games and things like that. But now it's popular. It's popular because, well, it makes money. All of us geeks grew up, and now we're spending the money that we earn on our full-time jobs on geeky type stuff. And when something makes money, it gets more popular. And unfortunately, when things get popular, others that aren't actually part of it and don't actually enjoy it enter our realm, our area, and they want to change it to fit them. Now, this is our culture. We have a culture, a geek culture, and they want to change that culture to fit them. They are appropriating this culture, and then they are changing it. But we don't like that. What we like is, we like comic books with really buff guys and really hot women going at each other with powers. We like video games where we can use swords and sorcery, or guns, or even just puzzle type things to kill other people that usually are extremely fit and extremely good looking, the guys and the girls. And we like anime. One of the things we like about anime is that the people are ideal forms of themselves. The girls are all beautiful. The men are usually all in shape, except for the comedy relief fat guy, or the odd, well, he's fat, but he's got amazing ability because of something about his fatness. I mean, even in these things, I mean, you've got gay, and you've got straight, and you've got bi, and you've got everything else under the sun that we don't care is there, because we just enjoy the medium, and if it's done right, we'll enjoy it. I mean, but then you have the people that are coming in that are trying to change all that. And the first thing they do is they call all the people that were in this culture before, well, they try to degrade us. They try to call us terrible people because we like what we like. We like comic book women that have big tits that show in their spandex suits and their tight suits show off their nice ass. Yes, we like that. We like playing a video game where if it's a female character that we're playing, and we have to follow behind her for hours on end. Yes, we liked her to wiggle her butt a little bit. It gives us a nice little shot of, wow, that's cool. And when we watch anime, we want these girls to fit our fantasies. We want these girls to be fantasies, to be the idealistic girls that we could possibly meet someday, but we know we're never going to. So, and that is called sexist. They find a way to call it racist because, well, geek culture did kind of start out with white males. White males started geek culture. They started this whole sci-fi loving Dungeons and Dragons culture. The thing is, it wasn't only white males, and yes, we know it, but it was vast majority of it was white males. And the thing was, we didn't discriminate. We didn't leave somebody out because they were black. If you were a geek, and you actually wanted to spend time with us, oh dear God, we welcomed you in with open arms. We didn't care what you looked like. We all looked funky. We all had some acne going on, or a horrible haircut, or glandular problems that made us stink. We were the outcasts. We didn't outcast people. We welcomed them in. And if a girl ever came by, it didn't matter if she was the frumpiest of frumpy or the hottest of hot. We never turned them away. We welcomed them in with open arms and awkwardly tried to be as nice to them as possible. Because we didn't want them to leave. We wanted them to be around us. We wanted to make some friends. But now that geek culture is popular, making money, well, the vultures are going to circle, and they're going to come in, and they're going to pick at it. I mean, yeah, you got the feminists that are calling everything sexist. And then you got the race-baiting people that want to call everything racist. And you've got all these people under the sun that want to tell all of us that lived this culture for 30 plus years that we are terrible, horrible, evil people for the way that we want to live our culture. The thing is, it's not that way. And we're not going to just sit back and let you change our culture into something that's unrecognizable as our culture. We don't mind if you join the culture. We don't mind if you seek to add to the culture. But we don't want you trying to destroy our culture. I'm gonna keep living my life playing World of Warcraft and Resident Evil and Elder Scrolls. Skyrim, for those of you who don't know that Elder Scrolls is the actual series, not the actual game. I'm going to enjoy my comic books. I'm not going to read the ones that are bullshit like this America Chavez crap. I'm not going to read the ones that are not part of my culture. I'm going to read the ones that, if I pick up an issue, I flip it open, and I see a girl in spandex and she's fucking hot. I'm going to give it a try. If the story's good, I'll stay. I'm going to watch anime. Now, anime was not a white male origination. That started over in like Japan. And that was a Japanese male thing. Now, Japan, actually for anime, they've got completely different types of shows for different types of people. I mean, they've got ones that are specifically angled at girls, ones that are specifically angled at boys. They've got the sword and sorcery type. They've got the sci-fi types, and all these things. They've even got what is it called? Shipping, or they've got the guy on guy ones. They got the pretty boy ones. They've got the muscular manly man looking ones. And the thing is, the geeks from America realized that there were geeks in Japan, and the geek guys in Japan were doing some awesome stuff with this thing called anime. And so the geeks in America fell in love with anime because it was everything we loved wrapped up into a video form. And they've got manga, which is just comic books in Japanese. And the great thing about the manga and the anime is they haven't let all these people that are trying to destroy the American geek culture get to them. Not yet, at least. I mean, I'm sure they're trying. But they haven't let it get to them. Because their base, the people that buy this stuff, that support this stuff, they know who their base is. And they create content for their base. The people who buy it. The people who live in this culture. That will buy the DVD for every single episode of a series. That'll buy every single manga. That'll buy the figurines. That'll buy the the body pillows. But here in America, for some reason, they're starting to lose that. They're starting to fold to pressure from people that don't actually enjoy this stuff. They're starting to forget the people that actually pay them for this stuff. Us, the geeks. And hopefully they'll come back to their senses. Well, that's all I really got to say about that. Nanu Nanu. Live long and prosper. And may God bless you and keep you all safe.
So come on.